Hello, welcome to Introduction to Programming in Java. My name is Hazem and I'm a software developer. Let's get started. First thing you want to do is download IntelliJ. Click download. You want to download the community edition unless you have an ultimate subscription. Of course, you want to select the operating system you're on. So I'm on macOS. I am using Apple Silicon. So once that is downloaded, you can click on it. Perfect. And you want to drag it in there. Now, I already have it, so I'm not going to drag it. Now we start IntelliJ and we're going to create a new project. And so you want to be on new project section of the sidebar and just give it a name. Hello world. And it's asking you where on the disk you want the project to be saved. So, well, create a new folder here, call it projects, and I can copy it as path name, paste it here. So as you can see, it's going to be created, and this little thing means your home directory, your user home directory, which is in our case CS-DOS, which is my username here. So saying CS-DOS projects, and then there's going to be a folder in there called Hello World. Now to the next step, which is the JDK. Now we're not going to talk about what JDK means. Just know that you need it, and it's the thing that you'll need to compile and run your application. If this doesn't make sense, it's okay. Don't panic. We'll explain it down the line. Now, if you see anything here, then select that. If you don't, you could probably click download JDK and select probably 11, let's say, and Amazon or OpenJDK. It's up to you. And then once you have that downloaded, click create. All right, so we have a project created now. It's called Hello World. And if you look at your left-hand side, you see the project tool window. It might be collapsed, so you want to expand it. And then you see Hello World, which is the project that has been created. If it's collapsed, also you can expand it using this arrow there. Let me actually show you how that looks like. Hello World, yeah. So as you can see, we've got a source folder or SRC, and we've got Hello World.iml, which is this one, and you've got .idea, and it's in gray. So in Unix, so since macOS, the operating system I'm using is Unix, I think FreeBSD Unix. So in Unix/Linux, if you want to tell the operating system that this file or folder is meant to be hidden, when you're browsing the directory using your file browser, these folders are hidden from you until you decide to, I think, Command Shift dot, until you decide to reveal them when you're browsing the directory. So that is the folder that you're seeing here. And so those two, you don't have to worry about. These are created by IntelliJ. IntelliJ uses them to keep track of what's going on in your project. Just ignore them. Don't worry about them. In source is, like we saw, empty for now. So we want to create a Java class. What does a class mean? Well, it doesn't matter for now. Let's call it Hello World, and you want to hit enter. And then as you can see, you have some code generated for you. It doesn't really matter what these words mean for now. All that matters is that there is a class, which is public. Whatever public means, it doesn't matter. And its name is Hello World. And this marks the beginning, and this marks the end of that class. So you want to place your cursor in between the beginning and the end of the class content. You want to hit enter, and you may want to type public static void main. The interesting part is main, which is the main entry point to your application. Now, for that main entry point to work, we need to give it string args. If you don't know what that means, you're going to be fine. It's okay. This is just to successfully write and execute a very, very basic, simple application. Get it executed, make sure that the environment, the IDE, the JDK, everything is working. And then you'll learn what everything means down the line. So continuing on, type system and make sure that S is capital. All right. Dot out dot print. And you want to say hello is what we're printing. And then as you can see, we don't have any configuration at the moment for running the application, but IntelliJ is detecting that this function main is runnable. So it assists us by having that play button there, and you're able to run the application using it. And as you can see, it's created a configuration here to run the application for us, and it's run the application. So if you see hello printed in the run window, that means that your setup is working fine and you're ready to continue learning. If for some reason this didn't show up, then you may want to troubleshoot it by going to File and then go into Project Structure. And you want to make sure that SDK is set. And if you haven't downloaded the SDK, then you may want to download the SDK. So, well, SDK Software Development Kit, which in Java is just JDK, which is Java Development Kit. Maybe you had a typo somewhere here. So one cool trick when using IntelliJ is to write public static void main, and you see that little shortcut that allows us to generate that code. And then you can write sout, which will generate the print function. And then you can type in whatever you want here, and then you can click the play button. And hello world should show up at the bottom. That's it. Congratulations. You've just executed your first Java program. In the next video, we're going to talk about the JDK, which we've mentioned before in this video. We're going to explain what is it exactly and why you need it. And we'll also try and explain and make sense of the application that we've just ran. My name is Hazem. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.